Hey, what's uppers, Tupperware? Best beware of my Care Bear stare. Welcome back and welcome from my friends. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to flap his wings. No, that's not what we're going to do. I have a completed build over here, but I'm not 100% happy with it. So I'm going to take it apart and we're going to see if we can kind of make something else. And well, let's talk about this guy first. I have not combined Cromar and Ironworks before. At least I don't think I have. And just to be super honest with you, the only reason I did combine them was I ran out of parts in my bin to build with. And so yeah, no fault of his. No fault of his, dude. Love the Cromar face, by the way, dude. It's so cool. So I don't know what it is about it, dude. Like the deep set eyes, and there's a lot of detail, even like that blue on the side of the chin. Lots of great stuff about it. And again, harkens back to the Power Dashers of old, of when I was a kid. But yeah, I've never combined this guy before, and I did so, and I think it's cohesive enough. Like, you look at it, and you're like, yeah, it's not too offensive looking or anything like that, and it looks good. But what I don't like about it is I don't like the fact that it doesn't seem to have like a unified theme. Like, there's a part of him that looks like he's a construction bot. There's a part of him that looks like he's kind of like a jet bot. I mean, at the same time, you could be like, I guess it's all in your imagination. Because I could also say that he's a welder bot, right? He's like, zzz, and then he has like zzz, additional welder things over here. And then he has a construction hook if necessary. Yeah, I guess that's not bad, dude. That's not bad. Yeah, you know what? That is not bad. I guess it's all just in my head. It's really how I look at it. Eye of the eye of the beholder, as they say, my friends. So let's say this particular theme, he is a welder bot. He is a construction guy, and he has this hook. But also the hook seems a little bit obnoxious to some degree. The back is interesting, the way it's connected. Like, he has two little pegs protruding. Ironworks does on the back, and we plugged it into the pipes over here. That's not bad. And also, in its native state, he was a little bit short, just how I was looking at it. And so that's why I gave him the CW feet, the Combiner Wars feet. And I think this Combiner Wars feet completes the build. I think it makes it look much better. Just gives him that nice little elevated boost. Proportionally, I think he looks sounder. He looks more sound, and that's our guy. But I'm gonna take him apart. Oh God, jeez, what's wrong with me this morning? I'm gonna take him apart. I'm not even drinking coffee. I mean, I'm drinking caffeine though. Maybe that's it, dude. I'm drinking black tea. But we're going to take them apart, and we're going to see if we can make something a little bit more unified. I am going to keep the base, meaning like I'm going to stick with this body. I'll probably keep the CW feet. I'm just going to really mess with how like the arms look a little bit. And I think even though this is a layup move, I think I'm going to try to default and use the scoop arm as a little construction arm. Really go ham and lean into the construction aspect of it. So let me get the feet back. Fist, name, feet, back, fist. No, that makes sense. I thought the concept was cool, by the way, of the Combiner Wars fist feet. Just the execution was a little bleh. They improved it a little bit in Power of the Primes, and subsequently, like in the Seocon set and stuff like that, they definitely made some vast improvements. But good concept, mid-level execution. Yeah. Dude, I love that term, by the way. It's something that I picked up recently, calling stuff mid, because like you're conveying that the quality is not great, but at the same time, you're not saying it's like bad, that's horrible, but you're like, it's just mediocre, and kind of like that, actually. All right. So. We can do this. And then this is kind of loose, though. Little piece of paper for the flavor saver now and later. All right, much better. All right, cool. So if we were to just take, so for the sake of them fitting, my bad. Sorry for the squeak. If I were to put this directly right here, it's a little long. Even if I can like kind of fold this up, still a little bit long. So I'm wondering, considering that there's a shoulder hinge pivot, maybe I can just plug it in here. That's not horrible, actually. That's not bad at all. I kind of wish the top wasn't so high, but in terms of the connection of the shoulder where the bicep appears, that's not too hateful in the words of Bobby Skullface. It's not too hateful. Let's just kind of roll with this for a second. Let's roll with it like Autobots. Dude, I was going to say really, really quick. I won't say too much. So, I've mentioned it before. People who I just feel like aren't great vibes to the community, I ban them and I block them. And these people, like, well, one, Google does a pretty good job because, dude, Google, YouTube, they know who you are. It doesn't matter if you change IDs. Like, dude, they know who you are. They have machine learning. They know your MAC address. They know your IP. They have all this heuristic data that tells them, regardless of which account you're logging into, who you are. So they do like a really, really good job of blocking people. But man, dude, people that I blocked and they realize that they've been blocked, some of these people email me. You know that? It's like, dude, don't be that person. It's like somebody telling you like, hey, you're not welcome in my restaurant anymore. And that person's just not taking no for an answer. And they're climbing in through the bathroom window, coming in through the sewer grate. And you're like, dude, I asked you nicely, like, please don't come here anymore. But yet they just want to enforce their will on you. Don't be that person. Like, reverse the scenario. What if you told somebody, hey, I don't want you coming around my place anymore for whatever reason? This is my place. I have my reasons. I don't want you coming around. And let's say somebody was like, nope, I'm just going to keep coming through because that's what I want to do. I don't really care. And you're just forcing your will upon, because that's what that's not only selfish. That's a whole variety of, that's a lot of things. And don't be that person. Don't be that person. No need to keep like trying to harass me and stuff. Don't be that person. Just please move on. Just please move on. And I mean, it's so surprising to me. I'm like, do you really have that much hate for what I'm doing? I mean, I'm 100% certain it's not something that I'm doing. Whatever they have in their life has just got their stress meter to max, to aggro, and therefore every little drop of water is making everything spill over. So again, I don't really think it's what I'm doing necessarily, but please don't take that out on me. Just go somewhere else. I'd appreciate that. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, it's wild, dude. Internet be wilding, dude. All right. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I want this hook over here. And I don't want it, I don't want it to be too long. Like, yeah, of course, I could just, insert stuff like this and, do that. But I don't want it to be that long. There are ways around it. Like, I could plug things in here, and then try to get a hook on here and then do that. But I kind of don't want that. I want it to be centered. And then there is this component, which obviously is the home for the hook, or one of the homes. And I want it to be somewhat proportional. I wonder. Yeah, nah, it pops up too much. That's not too hateful. I mean, it kind of hangs down with this arm too. It's a little long for my taste. I do like the fact that it can fold up. I feel like that's very machine-like, you know what I mean? And then yeah, still though, it's not my favorite cup of tea over here. And of course, we could do this move, where you have this. And like, yeah, you get good range of motion, but then you got this like huge flap on the back over here. If it didn't have the flap and it was just like that, I think that'd be pretty cool. And that's kind of like what I want. But this flap piece is kind of too much. Of course, I could try to hang down that flappity flap piece over here, because we're gonna have to do something with that at some point. But let's figure out the arm first. And of course, it's kind of like, that's one of the things that I do when I build. It's like you establish a base first. You're like, all right, I'm not going to compromise this. I'm not going to change this. So I'm going to keep the body like this. I'm going to keep the legs like this. And I'm going to do this. And then you're like, all right, I'm going to keep the arm there. And then everything else is just like, cool. And sometimes sometimes what is it like? You can't get it done. And it forces you to compromise, and it forces you to rework some of this stuff. But like, let's see. If I put that in there, I could get that to sit in here, but then these won't come forward. And also, I don't want this video to be like forever minutes long, but right now we're about 12 minutes. And honestly, because this is not a popular, it's not a popular trending topic, Cromar and Ironworks, probably not a lot of people are watching this video. Not a lot of people have clicked. But sometimes, it's not about the results. It's just for the love of the game, baby. It's just about the process. And so whatever, dude, I'm just going to let it run as long as possible. I'm just going to keep letting it go. But what you're watching right now, what I'm doing is typically what I'm doing at home when I'm building. This is the process. Like you have a set of ingredients. You have an idea of what you want to do. And you're trying to work with the build to make things happen. Yeah, and then we have all this other stuff that we have to work on towards the end. And then at this point, I'm like, all right, well, maybe I can't get the hook. Maybe I work on like a welding piece, or like can I do something with this, Can I make this into like pinchers or something, or like a spiky pickaxe or something like that, There's lots of different things that you can do. Like see, that's not bad. I mean, that kind of takes some cues from an Inferno build that I did some time ago. But see, if I wanted him to hold this as an axe, and let's say he like pop, 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 and then he like scoops, throws away. I mean, that's a kind of cool concept. I like that, but we have to be able to build it. And we kind of got it a little bit. There's a little bit of a clearance issue, you can see right there, but I'm willing to pop the hand up a little bit. And it would go in there. Not great. Well, so then I'd be like, well, what am I going to do with the other one? And then I'm looking at this like, can I create a great axe? Can I create a great axe of sorts? And I'm like, no, they won't really plug into one another. I was like, this like looks good when you look at it like that, but over here it doesn't look great. And so perhaps I will not use these as the arms, but I don't know. I kind of did like the what is it, the axe concept. That wasn't too hateful, actually. And you can also change the configuration too. I'm like, all right, what if I just pop that out? Oh, and here we go. We do that. There you go. Yo, that's kind of tight, dude. I'm kind of feeling that. And see what I mean? It's like we had a vision of what we wanted to do, and we just kind of like fiddled and fuddled, and we got it to work. And now I feel like I'm getting a little bit of steam behind it. And then at the top, you can adorn it maybe with the crest, with the extra little spiky thing. Maybe put it there. That's kind of cool, man. That's kind of cool. But you know what? I'll worry about that later. All right. So now we have the base of what we're going to do. Now let's think about what we're going to do for the back jack. What we're going to do for all these extra pieces, Reese's. Yeah, we have tons of things. We have tons of things over here. And so we're like, So now when I'm looking at this, I'm like, we have the Combiner Wars bits over here. What if I sacrifice them? What if I decide not to use them? What if I roll with some asymmetry? Huh? How would that work? How would that work? You guys know the song "We Are the World"? I've been watching that. I've been watching that video. I saw a special on it, a documentary about the creation of "We Are the World, We Are the Children." It's like a bunch of celebrities came together and then they did like a fundraising effort. The first one that they did back in the day was for Africa, and then the last one that they did was for Haiti. And oh, I forgot what I was going to say about "We Are the World" though. I'm like, dude, being old sucks, dude. Or not necessarily just that, but can't believe I just absolutely forgot what I was gonna say right now. There's something about we are the this is embarrassing, dude. Dude, straight up old man moment, dude. Oh my gosh. OMM, old man moment. That's what it is, dude. Dude, honestly, like I don't even know what I was gonna say about that. To be honest, I'm kind of alarmed. I'm like, that's not good. That's not good. It's like, bro, you were mid stride. You were about to say something. You just straight up forgot. And you're like, yeah, I guess so. But all right. We have removed the Combiner Wars legs, and we have given him these kind of workman boots. Do I think the Combiner Wars legs look better? Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. And perhaps I might go back to them later, but this takes precedence in that, like, it's all blurry. That takes precedence in that it's native to the build. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of the build. Like these are parts that just come with it, and so, yeah, it's a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't like how it pops up. Like it pops up that long. So I may go back to that. But, dude, what was I going to say about We Are the World, dude? Whatever, man. This. And so when I'm looking at this, I immediately see that there's two pegs over here. I could probably fashion something going here. No, there's no clearance. All right, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, we're not doing much with it other than just kind of like layering it on as a flappity flap. But at this point, I'm just trying to like hide stuff, dude. I'm not even trying to give functionality to stuff. That's not bad. Let's say he's like a bridge layer. Like he can create like ramps and bridges when people need to walk over. Again, it's like, at least for me, I have to sell myself on a vision to some extent. I'm like, yeah, that's why that's there, and I feel good about it. And once again, it's all like eye of the beholder type stuff, you know what I mean? And then from here, I mean, I really do want to use these as feet, though. Or I can like make him like a true construction bot, or not necessarily true construction bot, but like we can give him the deity motif and just add extra arms. But I kind of don't want to do that. I mean, if these were able to bend out the other way, I would, because that way you'd be able to hang it off like this. But right now, you would have to just attach that, and it would just be directly adjacent. And no, I'm not feeling that. This as a foot is not bad. That toe especially is not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. But this one is where we need help. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, right now in the back of my brain, I'm just like, dude, what were you gonna say about We Are the World, dude? Let's see if I can. Nah, man, this doesn't look great. Could I? No. I mean, this would have to be the platform like that, but. And this just makes it stick out even more. If I could get something like that, that'd be a little bit more sellable to me. I still have this too. Gotta think about this. So at a certain point, yeah, like I've come to builds where I've been like 80% complete with it, and then I just can't figure out what to do with the other parts, and I'll just be like, all right, dude, back to drawing board. We're gonna scrap everything. We're gonna restart. I'm not there yet with this guy, but and also this kind of stands a little bit high. Whatever, dude. We just might keep the toe like that. I really don't like it, though. Really don't. Like, it's just too toe-y. It just sticks out way too much for me. But, we'll just keep going for now. And I could try to fashion this as the foot, but the colors would be a little bit asymmetric. And, yeah, in terms of this, I wouldn't mind hanging this on the back as like as another accessory. But in order to do that, I would have to change the orientation of this, and I just may do that right now. It will make it sit a little bit high. But I may have to make that sacrifice because we're so close to the finish line at this point. So this is a true build along in many senses of the word, you know, what we're doing right now. There's no particular objective of I'm not trying to create any one particular thing. And at this point, I'm just layering on bits. Like, this is going to be the Swiss Army knife. Like, if he can't get the job done, in my mind, he's almost like a fire robot or something, or some type of, like, rescue bot. Hey, rescue bots, what's up? I just stopped talking, dude. As we're nearing the finish line. I don't know. Or, oh, you know what? Maybe I can do that. All right. I feel better about that. This we can keep as a spike, or we can even have this like that. That's not bad either. Or we could even have it like right here. All right, whatever, dude. For the time being, that's all right. And then we'll just have that right there. And hopefully it does not, because it's just kind of loose, you know. So gravity can kind of thwart us and bring that down. But hopefully it will not. Don't. And here we are, friends. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I'll probably put a piece of paper there or something, but I can't really control this. Maybe I can have that little back flap continue to hold this up. But all right, I'm going to say this is good enough. I don't like this part. I mentioned this several times already, but it's good enough. It's good enough. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I really didn't know where we were going to go with that. I just decided to try something different, and this was the result. If you stuck around and watched, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope it was fun for you. It was fun for me. Still want to figure that piece out. It was fun for me though. Yeah. Sorry, I'm swallowing my burp right now. Tune in next time. If you like this stuff and I see that the metrics are good, I'll do more of this stuff where we're just like freestyle building. Yeah. And like I may even put a poll in the community tab that says like, hey, what do you want me to build with? Which bots do you want me to build with, or something like that. I generally don't do live streams. I'm not great on camera. Having an audience, I have like performance anxiety and stuff like that. And so that's why I kind of don't do it. Although this format would probably benefit live stream a lot, just people watching and kind of building. But for now, maybe I'll just put something in the comment section, or sorry, community section. And all right, that's it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.